Hi everyone. Now we will look into the one more command in Relief 3D Relief. This is weave command. In weave command, we should have a vector pattern like this. I'm just creating one pattern for you for this exercise. So I just create a circle. Then I'm going for the this rotate copy. Okay, rotate copy. I'm just selecting a center point, just like 0 0. Okay, then apply it for 10 times, so I get a pattern like this. And for this command, one more thing is required, is a cross section. Okay, so I create a cross section for this small cross section. So, okay, this is the one cross section I created for this particular command. Then next what we have to do is going for the particular command like called weave command. Weave, just click on the weave, so that template will come up, and in this we have to select first set drive rails. So here drive rails are this. Okay, these are drive rails actually. I'm not selected this one, only this much. Okay, I set as drive rails, and next I have to select the cross section. For that I selected this cross section only, then set cross section. So you can see different kinds of relief has been created. So what happening is that it's just this cross section is going through all these drive rails. So when it crosses one over another, there is a distance for crossover. Okay, if I increase the distance, it will take more time to cross over. So when it comes near to another crossing place, one go up and one go down. Okay, so that depth variation we will give it here, that is underpass. It go down 40% down. Okay, then the distance, how much length it has to take to cross over, and also the height. If you want to define the high percentage of crossover also we can give. And also we can, if there is a sharp corner, we can make it a round or square corner like that. So this is the basic. These all are fine tuning only, but generally if you look at the weave command, it is just like that. We require two items. One is a set of drive rails and one cross section. Then if you apply it, you will get this kind of design. So using this method, we can create number of beautiful 3D reliefs like this. Okay, it's only 3D is going on. So lines, just toggle the line. Okay, so this is the way that we can use weave command to create 3D relief. Okay, so I will go here. This is the reset relief, that whatever I created, it all in this particular layer will be deleted. Okay, this is removed, resetting the relief. Now I will go for the next command. So what can be the next command? Before I going to this create angle plane and all, I've already told how to reset, and next I will go for the texture relief. Okay, in texture relief we have to create areas. Okay, in which area you want to create. I'm just making it in the center. I'm just removing the other things out from here. Okay, this all I'm just deleting off. This also we may not be required here. Okay, this is not required. So now one more, I am creating one more place, one more vector, that is circle. So here what we are going to give is a texture relief. Okay, suppose I want some texture in the circle. I just select the circle and click on the texture relief. Okay, texture relief. When you click on the texture relief, what happened? It will ask whole layer if you want to create. No, I want for the selected vector only. Inside the selected vector only I will be creating the texture. Those texture itself, different shapes are available like sphere, ellipse type, cone type, pyramid type, wave type, and you can bring some shape from file also. So I am just now using a shape, sphere shape. Okay, so for the size also we can define for the sphere shape, that is what should be the size and what should be the height. Okay, we will just apply it, apply and see how it's coming up. So we can go to 3D to just have a look at this. Is 3D only, so you just apply preview. We will just have a preview of it. So let's see what's the preview here. Yeah, it is just like this. So just like this it will form inside the, inside the, so I am just applying now, so you will get the complete view. See, so inside the particular circle, that preview has not gone, that's the problem. Okay, then I will just close it. Okay, then you can get the preview has gone up now only. So inside this particular circle you have created a texture. The texture shape is a sphere. The same way you can have different kinds of textures, like if you just click it here, so click this one, pick this one and go to texture. You can have also weave type. So weave type also, just I want to reduce a little bit the size. Okay, and then you can apply and see how it is. See, this has taken all layer. Okay, the full layer it has taken. If I want only inside this, I have to go to the selected layer. Okay, so I will just go to selected layer, then I will tell apply. So it will, so one more it's come inside. Okay, so I have to undo. Okay, now go to selected vector, then apply. So the texture has been created inside. This is some wave type texture has been created. So it's a depend on the wave. No, see, the wave has been created. So it's a depend upon the size what we are going to give here, the height and the width, the bar width. This is 50%. If you want width more like 70%, it will come 75% like this. So that is the width of it. Then also there is the repeating distance, like that 100% in every every row. There will be a shifting of this small element. You can do it and experience it. Just undo this one. Now we will see how that spacing happening here. We will go to the sphere command. Okay, in sphere we will do the sphere. Okay, so in this, inside the circle, same element. So now 100% when it comes, how it is looking, you will see first. You can see bigger this one. See, the row and column are in straight line. Okay, now if you shift it, undo this one, I'm just giving the value 50 here. So what in X distance, it will shift 50, every row it will shift 50%. Apply. So the distance spacing that we have given